Slander is forbidden. We all know that. But there are two kinds of prohibitions that the Torah says with regard to speech. One, Lashon Hara. Lashon Hara is when a person says information that is true about someone else, but is negative. So even if what you're saying is 100% true, you still can't say it if it's negative. For example, to say, I know that that person did something bad in their past, or to say something they'll be embarrassed about, or to say that they're not a nice person. All those are things that are negative things and cannot be said even if it's true. However, there's another kind of speech that the Torah says cannot be said, and that is rechilut. Rechilut means when you go and you tell someone something that's true. It's not necessarily negative, but it causes strife. So for example, if you go over to Mr. A and you say, Mr. B told me he really doesn't like you and doesn't want to be your friend. Or if you go to Mr. A and say, Mr. B says he wish you wouldn't be living in our city. All those are things that cause strife. They cause people to not get along with each other, and that's rechilut. Now, there's another category that's worse than both of those, and that is motzi shem ra. Motzi shem ra refers to when a person says something about the other that isn't true and is negative. That is the worst possible thing. When a person goes and slanders another person and puts out a false rumor about them, that is the worst thing possible. Now, with regard to Lashon Hara, it's important to know that there is an exception, and that is if it is leto'elet. It is for a very good and justifiable purpose. For example, if someone comes over to me and says, I want to partner with Mr. A and make a big business deal with them, and I know that Mr. A is very dishonest and may rob that person from their money, I'm allowed to say, I don't know, I don't think you should do this because I heard that he's not so honest with his dealings. And so you can say something, but it has to follow the conditions of the toilet. It has to really be justifiable. And for the full information on that, please take a look at the description box down here to see other details of the laws of Lashon Hara. Thank you so much.